Hi, welcome to Lynn's Recipes. Today I want to share with you my friend Amy's meatball recipe. This is a really good recipe to take as an appetizer. You can take it to a party in a crock pot, or you can serve this as a main meal. To make these meatballs, these are the ingredients that you're going to need. I'm going to tell you the amounts in the information box below, but these are what you're going to need to make the recipe. You'll need ground beef, breadcrumbs, and I did my breadcrumbs in a little food processor. You're going to need some onion that is finely chopped, milk, Worcestershire sauce, and an egg. Now for the sauce part of this recipe, this is what you're going to need. You'll need ketchup, chopped onion, sugar, vinegar, and I've used cider vinegar here, Worcestershire sauce, and ground pepper. So to start these meatballs, I'm going to take a mixing bowl and I'm going to put my ground beef, my breadcrumbs, my onion, the milk, Worcestershire sauce, and my egg, all in the bowl together, and then I'm just going to do this with my hands, mash it all up, and get it mixed together really good. Now, my friend Amy, when she makes these, she browns them in a skillet. I don't do that. I try not to fry food, so what I'm going to do is put them in the oven at 350 and let them bake for about 10 minutes, and then we'll continue on after that with the recipe. But you can do either way you prefer. This is just the way I like to do it. Okay, so this is mixed really well. You don't want to overmix your meatballs because they'll be tough, so just mix them till they're all put together. Now we're going to make 1-inch balls. And I'm going to put them on a parchment lined cookie sheet. Okay, so I've gotten all my meatballs on my baking sheet, so what I'm going to do now is put them in a 350-degree preheated oven for about 10 minutes. Now I want to make the sauce that goes on these meatballs. To do that, I'm going to take my ketchup, the cider vinegar, sugar, the Worcestershire sauce, and the pepper. And I'm going to whisk this all together. Well, it's all mixed together nice and smooth. Now I'm going to pour in my onions. And just give it a little stir. And now what I'll do is just set this aside until my meatballs come out of the oven, then we'll go on to the next step. So I cooked the meatballs in the oven for about 18 minutes instead of 10. They just weren't quite as set up as I wanted them to be. So now I'm going to put them in a baking dish. Okay, the meatballs are all in the baking dish. So now what I'm going to do is pour sauce over the meatballs. Pull this out. Make sure they are all covered. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake these in the 350-degree preheated oven, uncovered, for about 50 to 60 minutes. The meatballs are done. They cooked for 50 minutes in the oven, and this is what they look like. And now I'll put some on an appetizer plate and serve them. You can stick little appetizer or cocktail toothpicks in them. So this is my friend Amy's meatball recipe. I hope you enjoy it.